Coach. If you want to make an opening statement, we'll take questions from the media.
It says, well, I'm proud of these guys, proud of this football team. What's that? You know, you go through it, and when you coach, you hope you can teach kids that there's a way to do things and there's a way not to do things. So that's all we went to work on. That was the focus. Because we always knew we had a talented football team, but we weren't as detailed all the time in the little things that we needed to be really good. And we're still working on that. That's still a work in progress. But they bought in. They did everything asked them to do. And more. And you're happy to see that when they do buy in and they believe in each other and they play for the right reasons, pride, commitment, and the brand that they represent and have great pride in that, you're hard to beat. You're hard to beat. And all of the other things that we so covet will happen. It will happen as long as you're willing to just do the right things on a daily basis, commit yourselves to your craft, and let the things fall out where they may, but control the things that we control, and that's getting better each and every day as people and as players. Just like I just told them again, you show me a better player, a good player, I show you a better person first. And as long as we keep doing that and keep going in that direction, these kids are going to be very successful. Very successful.
Questions from the media?
Larry, what was the scene like in there? Were you able to kind of speak and get out? They're happy. It's sort of kind of something off of their back that they can go through the end of the season, through everything, through all the, and still find a way to finish the way that they finished. Besides the 1 quarter of football, you know, I talked to them about it was 1 quarter of football in the last 5 games, guys, that we got to look back on, and it was a 24-point swing in the North Carolina game. Okay. Besides that, we've been doing the things we needed to do to have ourselves in position to win in the end. Because in November, you watch football all around the country right now, and all of them are coming out of it. And that's just the way that it is. And the way you learn how to finish at the end is you better be detailed through the week. You better take care of your business on a daily basis. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's going to come down to. Guys that do their job, do it the right way. And that's what makes a difference in the game. And they're starting to understand that. And to them, they're happy. They're excited. After 58-0, after what you guys went through off the field, and after everything that happened, where you guys were then, could you have seen this going 4 or 5 at the end of the season?
Well, you just hope that, you know, when you teach them and you say things like life is, 10% of what happens to you, 90% of how you react to it, that they'll start to understand that we may kick us, but we ain't down. I mean, we're not out, we're not done. What are you going to do? And everybody has a choice to make. Life's about choices, and then the consequences of those choices, whether it's positive or negative, you make a choice, and then there's going to be a consequence. And sometimes consequences, don't look at it all the time in a negative sense, but if you're willing to do what's right and do it the right way, sometimes those consequences are success. And you got to be willing to handle that too, and be able to handle successful situations and understand that it's about the daily, as the whole deal was, win the day, win the week, put yourself in position to win the game. And that's got to be the approach all the time, in everything.
Larry, I know you've always made this about them, but this moment for you, obviously very emotional. What's kind of going through your mind right now, and could you even describe your feelings?
No, not my feelings, because it's still about why you get into coaching. And anytime the reasons why you get into coaching come to fruition, what an awesome feeling. As long as you keep that focus, and that's all you can say is, I'll thank the man upstairs for the opportunity. And you asked me what I was thankful for this week in Thanksgiving. It was just the opportunity to be with these kids and have an opportunity to do what I'm doing at such a great institution. And I'm excited. I'm glad the administration gave me an opportunity to do this. And just we're reaping some of the results of just hard work and just daily grind and staying after it. We'll continue to do that because the one thing is that we got to go win a bowl. We got to go win a bowl. It's one thing to be in one. It's another thing to go in, and that's going to be our goal and our focus.
Coach, can you talk about the work of your offensive line, which really seemed to set the tone in the first quarter?
Yeah, you know, it was important that we established the run game. They knew it all week. It's been a tough year for that position, but let me tell you, those are some tough young kids because they're still young, and a lot of them, it was their first time starting and being able to play that many snaps. And we have a really good look group in practice, and so they got you know, calloused up a little bit through the week because that group is so good and worked them over real hard, and then they carried over to the game. But they stayed together, they kept playing together, they never complained, they never moaned, and they just had to work every day. Just like the offensive line group, you hope that they would. You know, they'll just keep banging away at that rock until that rock cracks, and that's what they did. And I was so excited for them the way they came out and played early in the game. Really was.
You say about the play of Brad Kaya. He leapfrogged 5 players to become 5th all-time in UN passing yard.
Yeah, congratulations, Brad. But Brad is a hard worker now. He prepares. He gets what he deserves. He's going to get everything that he deserves because he works hard. His leadership is, he's always out front. And he wants to lead, and it ain't always vocal, but it's just because he's always there. And he gives people those confidence, gives the team that confidence. And, you know, he got hit today. He still got back up, got back in the side, got back in the pocket, and kept wanting to drop back. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Get him out. I'll get the ball out. And so he's just what an impeccable leader he is. He's still growing too, which is scary.
This guy, 5 field goals, I think.
This guy. This guy. May not leave the ball in the middle of the field no more. Right? No, you're good, bro. You gotta love this guy. You know, you gotta love this guy. He's a firecracker, and every good football team needs guys like this. You know, he's very confident. He's the same guy every day. He's a leader. He's a leader of our team in the meetings and things like that. And people respect him. You know, he says, "Hey guys, calm down." They calm down. You know, it's badge talking. So, but he deserves that too, man. What an awesome guy. Love him. Love him to death.
Anything else? All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.